Namaste, yogis, and welcome. We're at the Hampton Bays Senior Center, and I'm excited to be here. I just wish I was with you all. So we're going to practice chair yoga today, and I'm going to encourage you to find a comfortable chair, one that's got some support in it, one that you can actually ground down into your sits bones. And then we're going to lengthen the spine. Rather than sitting back in your chair so that we round down, let's come forward a little bit so we can anchor our feet on the floor. Your knees are over the ankles. Have a nice long spine, and then just take a moment and reach the neck long. Line the back of your head up with the tailbone, and then find your sits bones. Do you even know that you have them? We're just going to wiggle into them. So there are two bones on your derriere, and just feel them. One will feel a little higher than the other, oftentimes. Just settle in. And then draw the pelvis down and create some space between your belly button and your pelvis. We want to breathe deeply today. So we'll take a moment here. Your chin is parallel to the floor, and your hands can be facing up or they can be facing down. When we put them down on our legs, we're grounding. We're connecting with our center and the earth. If you place them up, it's a sense of receptivity and being open. So yogis, respect your body, respect what you need today, and find what works for you, because it varies for all of us. Every day, every breath, every practice is different. So when you're ready, we're going to close your eyes for a moment. We're going to center ourselves. So let yourself feel your eyelashes on your cheeks. Lengthen the neck. Draw the back of your head in line with the tailbone. Drop the shoulders. And let the tongue come away from the top of your mouth. Allow your teeth to separate from one another. We're disconnecting so that we can connect with the breath. Maybe your mouth opens a little bit. Soften towards yourself. We'll take a couple of breaths here, just allowing ourselves to clear the mind, connect with the breath and the body. Yoga means union, so we're bringing it all together. The mind, the body, and the spirit, and the breath. And then from here, we're going to practice a couple of breathing techniques. You can keep your eyes closed, but I'm going to open mine just so you know what I'm doing. So we're going to practice a couple of breathing techniques just to allow us to connect with our center before we come into movement. So often in life we hold our breath. Some of us are chest breathers and we don't draw the breath through the whole body. So in this posture where we're just sitting in our chairs with our feet wherever they are but connected to the earth, we're going to take an inhale, filling our belly, our ribs, and our chest, lengthening. And then exhale through pursed lips like you're blowing out a birthday candle. And take that exhale, a long exhale. Inhale again, filling oneself up, belly, ribs, and chest. That's a Durga breath. Pause, and then exhale once again. Pursed lips, just blowing it out. See if you can feel the breath all the way down into your pelvis, your feet. One more time. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Lengthen. A nice, easy, effortless exhale with pursed lips. Maybe even a sound. And then close your eyes and come back inside. See if you feel a little bit more connected to parts of your body that you might have been disconnected from, might not have been aware of. Maybe your fingers, your hands, your arms, your legs. We're going to practice one more breathing technique that you can use anywhere before you go to sleep, when you're in a tense situation, when you just want to calm yourself. So inhale 3 short breaths, like you're sipping through a straw into your nose. So inhale. And then exhale 1 steady, smooth breath through the nose. And close your eyes and practice that again. Inhaling 3 even breaths. Little sips, hold it. Feel how full you are. And then exhale, releasing. 1 steady movement. Notice where the breath flows and connect with yourself. One more time. Inhale 3 even sips of breath through the nose. Lengthening. And then when you're ready, you'll exhale and let it all go with 1 easy breath out. And just remember those breathing techniques when you need a moment for yourself to calm down. We're going to continue our relaxation mode. So we'll take our hands. We're just going to open that up towards each other. So just face them towards each other. And then just gently draw the elbows in towards the body. And then turn your hands to face the other way. Inhaling, opening them up. Exhaling, turning them towards the back. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, move them forward. Stretch the fingers away from each other. Find the webbing in between your fingers. And then exhale, bring them back. Just feel that little movement and see where you feel it in your face. Inhale forward and exhale back. Then lower your hands down and rest for a moment. And then let's take our hands up to our forehead. We're going to take 3 fingers, these 3 beautiful fingers. So your pointer, your ring finger, and your middle finger. And you'll open your elbows wide, and we're just going to place it right at the tip of the hairline. And then we'll just roll the fingers down gently, come to the temple. And then let's introduce a little bit movement here. So let's push into the temples on the inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, push into that space just above the temples. Let the shoulders broaden. Exhale and release. One more time, connect with yourself as the fingers push into the sides of your head. Feel the spread. And then exhale, release. Lower your hands down and pause. So now notice what you feel in your forehead. Notice what you feel in your face, your jaw. Once again, we're going to bring our hands up on an inhale. Take your fingers and bring them to the top of your head. If this is difficult for you, then don't. Just bring them to the top of your shoulders. But we're going to bring them to the top of our head, and we're just going to push into all 10 fingers on the top of our head on the inhale. Exhale, release it. Inhale, push into your fingers. Just notice which fingers are a little lazy. Might not be doing as much as the others. And then exhale as you release. Feel that echo in your body. One more time. Inhale, keeping a nice long spine, rooted down into the chair and your feet with the floor. And then exhale and release. Let's lower our hands down again. Feel the blood in your hands and your arms. Feel the sensations in your fingers. And then feel the sensations around your face. What do you feel? Let's take our 2 fingers, our pointer, a peace sign, right? Let's find a little peace. So bring your pointer and your middle finger. Bring them right below the cheekbone. And then just make some circles. This is kind of a funny face, so I'll look like a Long Island duck here. But just rub that area. These are the most used muscles in our body. And yet we don't connect with them that much. So just rub in, and then take your circles the other way. Breathe. And feel the release in your jaw, your face. And then let's lower the hands down again. And take a moment and just feel that reverberation within your own body. Those simple movements. We're going to inhale and drop our hands down. Draw the arms up on a nice, steady, easeful breath. Then interlace the fingers. I'm going to interlace them above me so you can see what I'm going to happen. And then I'm going to bring them behind my head. And I'm going to rest my head in my arms, in my hands rather, just holding it. And I'm going to push the back of my head into my hands as I push my hands into my head. Inhaling, creating a little tension, broadening across the collarbones, broadening across the shoulders. Exhale and release. Just soften. Inhale, create some contact between the hands and the head. Nice long spine. Never realize how much tension we hold in our heads and our foreheads and our shoulders. Exhale and let go. One more time, let's push the head into the hand. Open up your elbows like you're laying at the beach and you're nice and comfy. Exhale and release. And then let's lower the hands down. Now feel what you feel. You can place your hands on your thighs. You can place them hanging down. Just take a moment to connect with yourself. And then we're going to do one more thing for the face. We're going to take our peace sign, so our pointer and our middle finger, and we're going to bring it up to the top of our ears where they roll. And we're just going to roll that skin back a little bit, giving yourself a little self-massage. Don't be shy about pinching that area a little bit, but not too much that it hurts. And then you work your way down the earlobe. If you're wearing earrings, you'll just have to move them away a little bit. And then release, and then come back up. Let's do that 3 times, keeping that nice long spine and an even breath. Pinch that area between your finger and your thumb. Allow yourself to feel what's happening within your own body. Sometimes it's nice to close your eyes. Sometimes it's nice to keep them open, but really try to connect with what's happening. And then one more time, we're just going to squeeze that space back. Feel your feet on the floor, your sits bones and your derriere on the chair. And then lower your hands down. We're going to try to listen to the body a little bit more. We're going to have some active listening here, so we wanted to open up our ears. So now again, close your eyes. Feel how much lighter your head is. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. Let it fall down. Feel that release in the back of your neck, in the back of your shoulders. And take a couple of breaths here, just looking in at your own heart. Let's inhale and gently work the chin over towards the right shoulder. I'm just going to roll it over there on the exhale. Left ear will be over the heart. Right ear will be up towards the heavens or the sky. Breathe into the left side of your throat. Soften your tongue and let it fall away from the top of your mouth. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Maybe the chin comes a little closer to that right shoulder. Try to keep the shoulders on the back of the body. On our next inhale, we're going to fill ourselves up, practicing that Durga breath, belly, ribs, and chest. And then exhale, drop the head towards the chest again. Chin drops down and we look back into our own heart. Take a round of breath here. Watching the chest rise and fall, feeling the rib cage reach away from the organs. And the belly button draw towards the spine and then back away. Softening to yourself, but finding the strength of your insides, your spine, your backbone. Let's inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, roll the chin over towards the left shoulder. Face is soft. Go to where it's comfortable. Respect your body. Listen to it. If you grew up in a Catholic school, people were always talking to you about cleaning out your ears. It might happen in other schools as well. So we really want to connect. That's why we were releasing the tension around our ears. So we want to really listen to what our body can do and what it feels good. So respond to that. I may do something different than you do it. There's no right or wrong. There's just what's right for your body at this time. Keep the breath flowing. And remember that connection between your right ear and your heart and the earth. What are the messages you're getting? And the left ear and the heavens and the skies and your divine being. And the next inhale will fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Root down into your sits bones. Feel the heels on the floor. And then on the exhale, bring the chin back towards center. Bowing to your own heart. Seeing that light. Take a round of breath here. Watching where the breath flows. Letting the mind go. Let's inhale and take all 5 fingers on each hand. Bring it to your hairline again. Our thumb's going to come underneath our cheekbones, that space that we were releasing, and then our pinkies are going to come up right above the nose, and we're going to gently push the head up with our hands, not the neck, the head, the hands. Bring your head up nice and long. Remember, it's heavy. Release it. Help yourself. Lower your hands down. And then just take a moment with your eyes closed and connect back to your center. Your center's here. Sorry, I touched the microphone, but not your head. So let your mind rest. Let's inhale. Take our arms out wide. Really reach them up. Connect them at the top. All 10 fingers. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands down. Easy exhale. Feeling the breath flow as the hands cross over the face and connect to our heart center. Then from here, yogis, set your intention with the heart in mind, not your head. So what do you want from your practice today? What do you want for this time? Would you like more peace? Would you like more love? Would you like more comfort? Would you like more confidence? You decide. Make it an I am statement and make it a present statement. So inhale that intention. Feel the nice long spine. Exhale, release it through your nostrils or through that pursed lips out into the world. We'll do that two more times. So inhale, belly, ribs, and chest, remembering your intention, planting it in all your cells. And then exhale through the nostrils if you'd like, or through your lips. Trusting the universe and the world to supply it. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw yourself up, root down into the chair and the floor. Exhale, release your intention, and bow your head to your heart one more time. We'll probably bow our head to our heart a little bit more because we want to listen to the heart, not so much the mind. Let's lower our hands down onto our knees. Once again, we're just going to take a quick sweep to the right. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, sweep to the left, and you'll be surprised at how much tension you created with just some movement. Breathe into it as you exhale back into center. Inhale, let's roll the right ear over towards the right shoulder. And drop that left shoulder. Breathe. And then from here, we're going to exhale, roll the head back down, looking into your own heart, and roll the left ear over towards the left shoulder. The chin can point up or it can come over your sternum. Breathe. Drop the right shoulder and soften. Then let's take the left hand to the left temple, left palm to our face, and just hold your face like your mother would have held yours, or you hold your babies or your grandbabies. And then gently bring your head back up. Let's help our head up. Come back. Rest. And let's just do some movement. So let's take our arms behind us, reach them back, palms face up. Exhale, bring them forward. Inhale as you reach them back and stretch your fingers away from the palms, away from the wrist, away from the shoulders. Exhale, bring them forward. Level with the shoulders. One more time. Inhale, they reach back like you're diving into a swimming pool. Exhale, let's bring them forward, keeping the shoulders in line with the hips. Then lower your hands down and pause. And just feel the heat you've created, the circulation you've increased. Let's take our hands and drop them down to the floor. Palms will face me or your TV or whatever you're looking at. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and stretch them away like you're approaching your grandbabies and you want to give them a big hug. Then turn the palms up. Inhale, our hands are going to come up. Our chin is still level with the floor. And then we'll bring our hands together. We'll exhale, turn the palms out and release. Letting go. Creating a sphere around ourselves. Lower the hands down. Feel your shoulder blades. Inhale, the palms will face up as we bring them out to a T. And then we'll bring them up overhead, lengthening the torso. Hands come together. Connect them. Feel that connection. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and release, turning the palms out. Just feel that rotation of your shoulders. Reach away. Drop your arms down. Connect with your own body. Pause for a moment. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen, reach the arms away, turn the palms to face up, feel that wrist twist, turn. Hands come together and think about the ways your hands work, how they support you, the people you love. And then let's exhale, turn them out, and share that energy with the world. Reach the fingers away, stretch the pinky away from the thumb, create more space in your palm. And then let's lower the hands down and pause. Take a moment. You can rest your hands on your legs or on your chair. And let's go ahead and do a little bit more for our lymph system. So we're going to take our right hand, we're going to face it forward. And I'm just going to show you what's going to happen. So we'll take our left hand and we're just going to pinch the top part where the fingers meet the palm. And we'll do that 3 times. This is also really good for your digestion. If you have arthritis, this is something nice to do for yourself too. So you'll just move it across, pinching with that thumb, the left hand's just bracing against the back. And then pause. Now let's take the thumb on the left hand and just run it along the thumb on the right. Bring it in, circle around, and then just pinch. I'm going to pinch in here. We'll do that 3 times. So we're just going to move the lymph system here. Moving that thumb, coming in and pinching. One more time, work with the wrist. Move up towards the tip of the thumb. You don't have to put a lot of pressure, it's just connection. And then pause and pinch that space. Then from here, let's take the pointer and the thumb and let's pinch the spaces between each finger on the right hand. And we'll come to the end. And then we'll come back to the pointer, the middle finger and pinch, middle finger and ring finger and pinch, pinky and ring finger and pinch. Imagine your 10 little piggies in your fingers and just pinch in there. You might feel a little sensitivity. That's all right. We're just releasing that stuff. We're moving it. And then let's take our thumb or our pointer, whichever you decide, on the outside of the pinky and just push in there for a couple of minutes. Same thing. We're pushing in on the inhale, exhaling, releasing. Inhale, push in. We'll do it 3 times. Exhale and let it go. One more time, push in and let it go. And take your left hand, wrap it around your wrist. And let's just move the fascia and the lymph system. So you're just going to act like you got a bracelet on. And you can just bring your hand forward and turn it. And exhale, bring it back. Inhale, bring it forward. The lymph system only moves when we move. So we want to help it. One more time, we'll reach it forward. You can twist that hand. And then just feel it as you bring it back. Lower the right hand down, lower the left, and just feel the difference. Now lower them beside your chair and feel the difference. Did the right arm grow? It can. Let's take the left and let's just brush the energy out of that right arm. Just a little bit of a touch. And then let's bring the left hand and cup it around the right upper arm. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to squeeze, move in the lymph system, squeeze, maybe even move in it with your hand. And then avoid the elbow and move on down. We just want to get rid of that tension in our arms and our hands. Do it a couple of times, just squeezing in, moving it around. Coming to the forearm. What are you feeling when you squeeze? When you give yourself a little hug? It's a little hard in these times not to be able to touch, so this is a good way for you to help yourself. And then let it go. Relax that right arm and notice what happened. We'll do the left now. So we'll take the left hand, face it forward. Right hand's just going to find those spaces right between the finger and the palm, and we're just going to work our way through. Pressing with the thumb, connecting, moving the lymph system. You might feel some sensations around your jaw, your neck, maybe other places in your body, because the jaw and the hips are connected. It's all connected, really. So you'll do that 3 times. And then we'll take this thumb on the right hand and we're just going to squeeze it on up the left with a little love hug. Move it around, and it's going to come inside, and then we're going to squeeze in between the webbing of the thumb and the pointer. One more time, start at the wrist, move it up like a little earthworm working around the thumb. Coming inside and squeezing. One more time. I think I said one more time last time, I apologize. Squeeze at the top, come back in, and pinch. And then take your pinchers like a little crab and come in between the pointer and the middle finger, the ring finger that connects to your heart, and the middle finger, and then move it into the pinky, and we'll do that 3 times. So we're just pinching in. Does it feel different on the front, the back? Which do you like better? Is it loosening up? Where else do you feel it? Then pause. We'll take our pointer or our thumb and we're just going to push in on the inhale to the outside of the pinky, and we'll release. And then we'll do it again as we push in and release. Where do you feel it? When you feel it, you can heal it. So push in, release. And then imagine those bangle bracelets that you might wear, and then take your hand around the wrist, and we're just going to move that. Move the energy right there, break up the fascia. And then we'll go ahead and we'll start to introduce some movement in the hand. So inhale as you squeeze, exhale as you reach that hand forward and squeeze back. Inhale, coming forward, squeezing, exhale. This side's a little funkier for me because I'm right-handed. You may feel a little bit more frustrated. Just be patient and listen to your body. And then we'll bring it back. The right hand's going to come underneath the left arm, and we're just going to squeeze. A little love squeeze. Work your way down. You can rotate the flesh if you'd like. Keep going. Find the soft spots. Find the bones. And then notice where else you're feeling it. Then let's brush the left arm. Anything you might have picked up that you've been carrying, the weight of the world on your shoulders, stuff that's bugging you, let it go. Lower the left hand, lower the right, and notice what you feel. Notice what you feel in your neck and your shoulders. Let's inhale, reach up with the head, lengthen through the body. Exhale, bow your head to your heart yet again. Root down through the feet. Take a moment here and just notice how much more open you are on the back of the body. Let's take our right hand, bring it up, and then let's find our left shoulder. We're going to take a moment here and we're just going to squeeze that space between the neck and the shoulder, breaking up the fascia. We're going to be nice and loose. Head can keep bowing. And it's almost like, when a cat picks up its offspring, that squeezy place. Don't be shy. Then let's take the right hand, make a fist, and place it just under the collarbone. That's that bone that goes across the body and the shoulders. And we're just going to push in as we inhale into that space underneath the collarbone. And feel yourself draw the shoulder back even more, taking the weight of the world off your shoulders. Exhale, keep that length, keep the shoulder reaching back, and then one more time, let's push into the shoulder using just a subtle movement. Let's see how much you can move. Exhale and let that go. Lower the right hand down. Notice the difference in both arms. And then let's bend the left hand. Bring it to that left place between the neck and the shoulder and just squeeze. Help your circulation. You can start by the neck and work down to the shoulder. A little self-massage. Soften your face, your jaw. Let the tongue relax. Notice if you stop breathing. Find that deep breath. And then we'll make a fist with that left hand, but not a tight fist. We're not gripping at anything. We're just going to place it right below the collarbone. Sorry. And then just go ahead and push into that space and see if you can draw the right shoulder back a little bit. So subtle. Are you listening to what's happening in your body? Can you sit a little stronger, a little higher, a little longer? Do you feel more connected to yourself? Push in on the inhale. Break up that tension. Particularly now with computers and driving and sitting a lot, we have a tendency to lean forward. So we want to really create some length. Then go ahead and release, and one more time, push on in. Maybe you can feel your pulse. Exhale, lower that left hand down, let it hang. With our chin tucked, our fingers reaching down towards the floor, our wrists stretched, our shoulders on the back of the body, we're going to inhale, reach the arms out yet again. And as the hands come level with the shoulders and the palms turn up, we're going to draw the head up and look up. Hands will come up overhead. Bring them together. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring them down through the center. Coming back inside of ourselves. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, bring your hands out. Turn the palms up. Reach up. Create some length for yourself. Root down through the pelvis. Exhale, you can even look up and then bring the hands down, cross over your third eye, that space between the eyebrows, over your lips, through the throat, and down to the heart center. And then one more time, let's bring the hands down and reach them really long down towards the earth. Feet are connected with the floor. Inhale, bring yourself up. Maybe you look up and stretch up a little bit more. Hands come together. Find the connection. And then on the exhale, bring the hands down through your center, and we're going to pause at the heart center. Push the elbows away from the hands. Push the wrist into one another. Inhale, and let's interlace our fingers, just as we did behind our head, and then push the hands out. Spread the energy straight from your heart center. Inhale, bring the hands up overhead. Look up. Exhale, let's let it rain down. Fingers can move. One more time. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Connect the fingers, interlace. Maybe the top thumb is the different one, the one that's a little awkward. And then exhale, share that love in your heart, that light. Stretch the fingers away, keep the shoulders on the back of the body. Inhale, lengthen and come up. And your chin reaches up, and then exhale, rain on down. This time when our hands come down, let's let them rest in our lap. Right hand underneath the left. We're like kind of creating a little basket. And our thumbs are going to connect. So this is a mudra or hand position for self-compassion. So any of those things that are in your head or in your heart or in your shoulders that are weighing you down, let's just let them fall into your hands. Just let them let go. Close your eyes and take a moment here and just feel the upper body. Now we're going to work down through the spine. But first, we just want to reconnect with ourselves. And let's take our hands and then shake them out. Shake your wrist. Let it all go. Let's make a fist. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, make a fist, squeeze in. Exhale, release. One more time, squeeze in, and then exhale, release. Place your hands on the sides of your chair. Hold on to your chair. And then let's take a moment here, and we're going to push into the hands, and we'll bring our shoulders onto the back of the body as we bring our chest forward, showing that light to the world. Rolling the shoulders back and letting them squeeze towards the spine. Inhale as you fill yourself up. And then let's exhale. Roll the shoulders, chuck the chin, and round the spine, creating a little C curve. Inhale, draw forward, rotating the pelvis, opening up the heart. And maybe your chin looks up, or just your eyes can look up at your third eye, that space between the eyebrows. Create space. And then once again, we're going to exhale and round back, chin to chest, rounding of the spine. Really feel the sensations in the back of the body, breathing into the back of the body. Inhale, rock forward, bring your heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Maybe you look up. Don't crunch the neck, though. We've worked hard to release tension in the neck, so we want to make sure it's nice and long. Breathe as you push into your hands, your arms. Find the structure of your own body. And then let's exhale one more time, tucking our chin, rounding the back, breathing into the area behind our heart center, the thoracic area of the spine. Draw that belly button towards the spine. And then let's inhale, and we're going to stack the vertebrae one on top of the other. So we're keeping the chin tucked. We're just going to take our spine and unravel it. It's like a fern. We're unfurling it. It's just going to get nice and long. The head is still tucked. Feel the length of your spine. Feel the breath flowing in between each vertebrae. Let's bring our 10 fingers to our head. Just in case we created some tension or questioned ourselves, we're going to give ourselves a little scalp massage. Fingers connecting to the head and the hair, and just work around your head gently. Not hard. Be more gentle with yourself. Find that space in the back where the neck meets the head and the skull, those two little bones, and let your thumbs roll into that area. Now check in with your scalp. Did you miss anything? Can you be a little bit more gentle there? Then bring your fingers back to your forehead. Thumbs are coming underneath our cheekbones, and our pinky fingers, these cute little things, are going to come to the space between our eyebrows. With the chin tucked, let's go ahead and inhale, helping your head up. Feeling all 10 fingers supporting your head as it comes up. Remembering that it's like 11 to 16 pounds. It weighs a lot, so it's no wonder we get stress in our neck. Now feel the spine. Rock into your sits bones again. Find your feet on the floor. And let's inhale, reaching our arms up and away. Draw them together overhead. And then we're going to twist towards the right. So we're going to turn the torso towards the right. Feel the rib cage go. Exhale, left hand's going to come and find the right thigh. And the left hand can reach behind you and find the back of your chair, or it can find the wall and reach back. Then we're twisting through the torso. Bring your head in line with the spine so that you're looking over towards the right. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into the twist. Once again, find those vertebrae and imagine your breath just swirling around in there, opening you up. You don't have to go far. Now notice any places that you've tensed up. Breathe into them and let the breath soften you. Lower that back hand down if it's extended. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, bring yourself back to center. Close your eyes and connect with your center. How's the right side feel? How's the left side feel? Let's open the hands up. So we're in a sitting Tadasana. Fingers reach down. Inhale, we'll bring them up overhead. Nice long spine. Separate the wrist, separate the ribs, and then twist towards the left. Find your twist with the hands together, creating a little temple around your head. And then lower those hands down. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand can find that thigh. And just breathe. Breathe into your intercostal muscles, the muscles in between each rib. Head is in line with the spine. Eyes are soft. You can close them or you can open them. And where's your tongue? Is it on the top of your mouth? Let it find the hollow and relax. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. And then on the next exhale, we're just going to twist around to the front again. Take a moment, close your eyes, and come inside. Do you feel more connected to your torso, your upper body? Let's take our torso forward, speaking of which, inhaling, coming forward and rocking back. Exhaling once we come back. Rocking on the sits bones, inhaling, coming forward, shoulders are square, hips are square, and we're just rocking. Stir and step up, like you're making brownies or your favorite food. Coming around, and then come to stillness as you bring the spine nice and long and the crown of your head reaches up, and you draw the pelvis down. And pause and allow yourself to feel what you stirred up. What does it feel like to be a little bit more alive, a little bit more connected? Let's take it the other way. So draw the chest forward, leading with your heart, nice long spine. And then let's exhale, coming back, circling to whichever side you didn't do the last time. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm trusting you know the difference. And if you don't and do it differently, that's A-okay. Keep breathing. Feel the rocking motion on your sits bones. Might as well wake up these hips, right? Encourage the blood to flow there and break up the fascia. And then we'll come back to stillness, lining the spine up, creating length in the body yet again. And then allow yourself to just feel the echo. What just happened? Let's inhale and bring the right knee up. Wrap your fingers around the right shin. And then let's circle the right ankle. Breathe, soften, and find a little smile. What are you feeling in your ankles that you forget? What are you feeling in your hips and your thighs? Then let's take the circles the other way. Soften your shoulders. Relax your lips. Relax your cheeks. Are your circles really circles, or are they triangles or squares? No judgment, just notice. And then pause and let that right foot hang. Squeeze the right knee in closer to your belly. This is really good for your digestion. If you've had a really big meal, this is a good way to let go. Squeeze it on in a little bit more. And feel that hip joint. Maybe you can come a little bit further, but don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Then let's lower that knee down just a little bit. Let it draw the shoulders down. Can you get a little longer in the spine and draw yourself forward on your pelvis a little bit more? Can you breathe into your belly a little more? Right hand's going to find the right knee. Left hand can rest. And we'll just gently open up that right leg on an inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale, bring it back. Lubricating the hip joint. Inhale, open it up. Are you tense anywhere? Breathe into it. And then exhale, bring it back. Then let's take the hands both around the shin again. Take a moment here. Inhale, bring that knee closer to your chest. Draw the shoulders down, lengthen the spine, and breathe. Flex your right foot. Reach the heel towards the earth. Exhale and point. Inhale and flex. What muscles are you feeling? And point. If at any time you become tired, it's okay, rest. Just take some breaths. One more time, we'll flex and we'll point. Can you feel the arches of your foot? Let's go ahead and lower that right leg down. Pause here. Close your eyes. Draw the shoulder blades back. Spread across your collarbones. Maybe even take your hand to your heart and hold it. And then let's take a hand to our lower belly, right below the belly button, above the pelvis. With your eyes soft, looking inward. Feel your breath in your body. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Feel the hips connected to the chair and the support of the earth in the chair. The support of your breath as it flows freely. And let's lower our hands down. We'll do the other side. So we're going to inhale. That left knee is going to come up. Hands will just hold it. Do it as long as it's comfortable for you. Make sure the elbows are slightly bent. And then let's go ahead and make some circles with that left ankle. Mine just made some noise. Do you have any body parts that talk to you? I'll let you in on a secret. This is a pose that could cause a lot of body parts to start talking, if you know what I mean. So make those circles, or triangles, or squares, and then pause. And if you're up for it, you can take a rest, or you can take it the other way. Which feels better? You feel it more in your quad, your calf. Just get to know your own body. And then pause. Let's inhale and draw that left knee a little closer. Good for the colon. Exhale, draw it a little closer. Inhale, fill yourself up. And then let's go ahead and lower that knee down. Let the arm relax. The right hand's going to rest, or it can hang. Left arm is going to inhale and open itself up. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back to center. We open ourselves up in the world and share, and then we come back to our center to find out what really matters to ourselves, right? Bring the hands right around that knee again, or shin, and then let's go ahead and flex, stretching the toes away from the heels, keeping the rest of the body soft. And then point. Flex, and then point at the earth that gives us our food. And then flex, reach the toes away, feel your arches, and then point. And then let's rest that left leg down. Close your eyes, yogis. Take a moment here and just pause. Feel the hips, feel the legs. And then let's roll onto the balls of the toes on an inhale. And then exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, roll up, stretch the tops of our feet. Take them out of your shoes if you can. Exhale, let them go down. Inhale, roll them up. Push into the balls of your feet. Push into your knees with your legs, and then push into your chair with your sits bones. Engage your legs, your quads. Exhale and let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale, push into the floor. Push into the 10 toes. I have a couple toes that are a little lazy, so just notice what's happening. Push into the knees, push into and feel that. This is going to help us with our kidneys and our bladder and our liver. Then lower down. One more time, let's come onto the balls of our feet. Push as much as you can. Notice if you push more with the right or the left. Keep the top body, the torso soft, the breath flowing. Easy. And then exhale, lower the heels down. Take a moment. Now I'm wishing I'd gotten a pedicure or done something to my toes. Roll to the right and exhale, roll to the left. Roll the feet to the right and exhale, roll them to the left. One more time, roll around. You can lift the toes, you can keep them down. Just feel how we stir up the hips again. Lower the toes down if they're up. Pause here. Let's extend the right leg long, flex the foot. Make sure the heel is connected to the earth. And then let's just rotate the leg right and left. Nice and slow. Feel the heel connected. Once again, remembering our connection to the earth. Did you know that the word earth and heart have the same letters in it, just a different order? Do you love our earth? Let your heel feel it, and then just feel that rotation on your hip. And then come to stillness and reach the toes back towards you. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Feel your hamstrings stretch. Inhale, let's lift that right leg just a little bit. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it to where it's comfortable. Face is soft. We don't want to engage the upper body. We've loosened it all up and lower. One more time, lift it up and then lower it down. Now bring that right foot to the floor. Go ahead and sweep it back in. Close your eyes. Find the length in your spine, the length of your front of the body, and just feel your own right side. Does it feel more right, more comfortable? We're going to do the same thing with the left. So we'll take the left foot and we're going to reach it away. Heel's going to come to the ground. Toes will face up, and we'll just rotate. Inhale, coming towards the body. Exhale, rolling out. Inhale, coming into our heart center. Exhale, walk in this earth. One more time, roll it in. Feel your heel connected, roll it out. And then flex the toes. Feel the arches. Feel the inner and outer edges of your feet. Do you have a tendency to walk on the inside of your feet or the outside? Just creating awareness. There's no right or wrong way. They're all habits. And then with our toes pointing up towards the ceiling, we're just going to inhale and gently lift it up. Doesn't have to go far. Feel your core engage. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. In fact, you can take your hands to your heart and your tummy. And make sure you're breathing. It's easy to hold our breath when we do core work. And then lower it down. Then from here, let's go ahead and take the foot, put the toes on the floor, bring it back in, and pause. Close your eyes and connect with your own body. We'll take our right leg and we're going to walk it over towards the side. Get there any way you want. Sitting on the edge of our chair. And then we're going to take our left leg and we're going to drop that knee down. The left toes will curl under. And then we're just going to let that left hip drop organically on its own. The weight of the leg is going to bring it down, and we're going to get deeper into the psoas here. Right foot is ankle to knee alignment. Torso is facing towards the right. So you're in a version of warrior. Push into the balls of the toe on the back foot and let that heel point up. And just feel how that engagement helps create some tension. That's what we've been doing, creating some tension so that we can release it. Then let's open our right arm out to the front, palm facing down. Left arm back behind us, palm facing down. Breathe. Feel the body open up on the left side. Head is in line with the spine. Take a couple of breaths here. And then lower the hands down. Take a moment here. Bring the shoulders back to square with the hips. Let that left knee drop a little bit more. Release the tension in your foot. And just watch how it releases. We get a little longer. Then let's go ahead and turn the torso back towards the front. Take the feet wide, walk them in, any way you like. Take a moment here and just once again observe your right side, observe your left. Who feels more open, more connected, more in touch with your heart? We'll walk the left leg out. It creates a little bit of an L here. There's L for loving yourself. Left foot is firmly on the floor, ankle to knee at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to draw ourselves forward and let that right knee drop. It'll feel different on this side. You can curl the toes under on the right foot and push that heel up. Square your shoulders and your hips so they're facing towards the left. And we're just sitting on the chair. You're not creating any other tension than in that back foot. So the sole of our foot is getting an opening. Would you like to be stuck in a shoe all day? No. This is a nice way of helping it. So with a nice long spine and your face facing the left, find your length in the spine. Inhale, and let's take the left arm out in front. Palm faces down. You can look just a little bit above the fingers, looking forward. And then let's take the right arm back. Sometimes I don't know my right and left, so yogis, bear with me. Reach away with the fingers. Remember that sensation we had when we reached the pinky away from the other fingers? See if you can do that and reach the shoulders broader. Open up your heart center more as you come into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. We'll stay here for a breath or two. Then lower the hands down. Bring the shoulders back square with the left side. Find your head over your heart, over your belly button, your roots. And then go ahead and let that right foot relax. Let that right knee drop. Feel the openings in your hip. Think about the way you walk this earth. Do you walk it with love and kindness? Or are you like hurrying all the time and in a panic? Because that's a little aggressive. So we want to be softer with ourselves, softer with others. Well, I think that's the good way. Bring yourself back to center. Take your feet wide this time. Let's close our eyes. Feel the length. Push into your heels. Just push into your heels. Keep the toes light. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, maybe you want to create that basket again. We can bring our hands together, interlace our fingers, push our wrist in towards each other. Feel that broadening of the shoulder blades on the back of the body. And push the hands forward, sharing our love. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, creating some length. Exhale, raining down. Feet are wide. And then we're going to bring the hands into that basket, that mudra. So right hand's under left. We're catching anything that needs to come out of us we don't need. We're pushing into the heels, pushing the knees wide. Once again, opening up our kidney, our bladder, meridian, so things can flow better. Close your eyes. Feel the length of your spine. Feel connected to your own body. Find that head, heart, root connection. Let's inhale. Take the right arm up. Palm faces in. Take another inhale. Bring the left arm up. Reach it away. Interlace your fingers. Turn them up towards the ceiling. And let's just lean a little bit over to the right. You don't have to go far, but you'll feel that separation between the ribs. The head is still being framed by the arms. You can look down if it's too much for your neck. You can look up, or you can just let the head hang. Once again, we want to breathe into those muscles between the ribs. We want to help our diaphragm. Keep both hips rooted. You don't have to go far. Inhale, use your core to bring you back up. Take your hands together. Bring them down through the center, reminding yourself of who you are. All the gifts you bring to this world. Let your thumbs connect with your sternum. Close your eyes. Lift your toes. Find the balls of your 10 toes. Can you feel them? Spread the toes apart. Exhale, lower the toes down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your toes up. Spread them apart. Think of how they help you find balance. And keep that balance in your breath. And the balance between the right and the left side. Then let's spread the toes a little bit more, and then let's introduce something else. Let's crunch them. Crunch them in. Ooh. Feels a little different. Then find the balls of your feet again. Lift the toes, lower them down. Interlace your fingers, the awkward thumb on top. How uncomfortable are you when something's different than you normally do it, a habit? Push the hands forward, share that light in your heart. Inhale, hands are going to come up, and we're creating our little temple. And let's draw ourselves over towards the left, rooting down in the hips, opening up the side body. It gets crunched when we sit a lot. Listening to your own body and what you need, decide. Am I looking down at that left knee and that left foot saying thank you for walking this world with me? Or do I need to look up? Would that feel better for me? Or do I want to just hang? Whatever you do, just keep breathing. Connecting the breath with the body and the spirit. Inhale, hands are both going to come up. Draw the crown of your head up towards the back of your hands. Then just gently open the fingers up. Nice and wide. Let them come on down. Take a moment here. Bring your hands to your knees. And then let's take our palms onto our knees. Fingers are going to spread. And we're just going to push into our knees, push into our heels, and feel that separation between your femur and your hips. There's room in there. Create the tension. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, push into the knee cap. Honor it. Exhale, let it go. Feel the difference. All that tension. One more time, push in. Notice if you're favoring one side or the other. Have a little sense of humor. It happens. We all do it. And then let it go. Just like your children. No two are alike. So I don't think they should be. Let's walk our feet in. Resituate yourself if need be. And then we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Remember how we were talking about our soles? Well, we've got them here. We've got them here. So soles of the feet together. Knees are wide. You're going to feel some energy in your hips. Let's take our arms out to the side so we're in Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose. Knees are spreading. Fingers are wide. Turn your palms to face forward. Let's inhale and bring our hands behind our head. We're going to hold our head again. So the fingers are interlacing. Drop your head back. Inhale, open your heart up and look forward. Exhale, bring those wings back in, chin to chest. Rounding the spine. Inhale, the wings open. We show the world what we've got. Find the space between your chin and your throat. Open up your throat chakra. Open up your heart. Open up your belly. Exhale, come on back in. Your arms don't need to come back so the elbows touch, just wherever it's comfortable. One more time, butterflies, metamorphosis. Inhale, draw yourself forward. Look up. And then exhale, bring the elbows, the head back down. Not pushing on anything. Rounding the spine. Doing a little navel gazing. Lower your hands down. We're going to do that sweep again. Remember what Rumi said. Life is about sitting and sweeping. So anything we've stirred up, we want to sweep it away so we can come at the day fresh, new, connected with the breath, the body, and our own spirit, not the external world. So inhale, roll the chin over towards the right. Exhale, bring it down to center. Inhale with that easeful and effortless breath. Bring it over to the left and do that a couple of times. Soft face, soft jaw. Tongue away from the top of the mouth. Maybe you hear some snap, crackle, and pop. That's just stirring stuff up. Don't be afraid of noise. Those are releases. One more time to each side, especially if you sit at a computer a lot or you have tech neck. This is a nice thing to do for yourself. So we're going to anchor our feet into the floor. Knees are going to line up on their own over the ankles again. Fingers are going to come to our beautiful faces. Guess what? The thumb's going to come under the cheekbone. Pinky's going to find that third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Our other fingers will find the hairline. We'll take a moment here, inhaling into the back of the body, really feeling your breath in the back, the front, and the sides. The breath travels so much, and we take it for granted. Exhaling, feeling the openings and the pathways it's creating. Inhale, open up. Exhale, let it go. Release it. Inhale, let's lift the head with the help of the hands. And let's go ahead and lower the hands down. And take a moment. Close your eyes, yogis, and feel what your body feels. Connect with the inside, the outside, the skin, your hair, the muscles. Feel it all. Let's take our arms down one more time. Inhale, and we'll reach them up, overhead. Create some length. Exhale, bring them down through the center. Crossing over our third eye, our place of intuition, crossing over our lips, and thinking about the words we say to one another and ourselves. Then stop at your heart and connect the thumb once again to the heart center. Push into the wrist, separate the fingers. Open your heart, open your fingers. Exhale, bring the fingers back together again like old friends. Spread them. If you have a little bit of arthritis, this is a nice thing to do. And just feel the hands connected to each other. Then bring them back together again. One more time. Spread your fingers. Then lift your toes. Push into the balls of your feet, the heels. Lengthen the spine. Create some tension. And then let's go ahead and relax, closing our eyes, lowering the toes, and bringing the fingers back together again. Where did the energy come? You feel it in your heart center? Let's take our right hand to our heart and our left hand to our lower belly. Take a moment here and just breathe into those spaces. And then I'd encourage you to think about spaces that you forget about in your own body that might be hurting, that might need a little healing touch, might need a little love. So maybe it's a shoulder, maybe it's a thigh, maybe it's a back. Wherever it is, just take that right hand from your heart and bring it to that space. Hold yourself. Feel yourself. And imagine your healing hands supporting whatever's happening in your own body. Renewing you, just like a baby. And let's bring our hands back to our heart center. If you have a couple of spaces, do that anytime you need to. It's a nice way of helping yourself. Bring your hands together in prayer. And we'll take our head, we'll bow our heads to our heart, releasing the tension around our neck and our jaw. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to lift our head, lengthen our spine, and bring our head forward. Take a moment here. And let's go ahead and make a couple lion's breaths because it is a way of releasing some more tension. So inhale, fill yourself up, belly, ribs, and chest, Durga breath. Exhale, stick out your tongue and roar. Let it go. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Nobody's around you. Nobody knows what you're doing. And if they do, just tell them to join you. You'll feel that vibration in your own body as you release anything and everything. One more time. Inhale, yogis, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale. When was the last time you did that? Take your hands and clap. Now clap a little louder. A little bit louder. A little bit louder. Now pause. Where do you feel the energy? Can you feel those 6 meridians in your arms and shoulders that connect to your heart center? If you can't, think about it and feel a little bit more. Now bring your hands to your heart center. Right hand on your heart, left holding it. Close your eyes. And once again, when life gets tough or weird or hard, you can always do this for yourself. The breath will bring you back to who you are and what we're here for. Bring your hands together once again in prayer. Fingers where you want them to be, together or apart. We'll inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, bow your head to your heart. Remember your intention. Remember what you wanted for yourself here today. And yogis, as we close with that connection more to our heart than our heads, and a little bit of applause for ourselves for coming and making the time for ourselves, I'm going to encourage you or let you know that I hope you have more promise in your sunrises and more peace in your sunsets. So take a moment here and just think. Breathe. Connect with your body. And be more aware of your body. And find peace within your body, whatever form it's in, whatever's going on. Remember that intention. And we'll close with a sweet Om, inhaling deeply. Om. I thank you for your practice, your patience, your hearts, and I wish you all well. Namaste, yogis.